NJ beach warnings. 11 Jersey Shore beaches with high fecal bacteria counts. Alarming bacteria levels prompt warnings at 11 Jersey Shore destinations. 3-minute read. Swimmers face potential health hazards as 11 New Jersey shoreline spots receive water quality alerts on July 22nd following detection of excessive fecal bacteria. The concerning test results span across 4 counties: Monmouth, Ocean, Atlantic, and Cape May. Despite these warnings, beachgoers should know these locations remain accessible, though health experts urge caution given the possible health implications. Beachgoers planning to cool off in the Garden State's coastal waters should exercise caution at several popular swimming spots. On July 22nd, New Jersey health authorities issued swimming advisories at 11 beach locations spread across Monmouth, Ocean, Atlantic, and Cape May counties after water quality testing revealed dangerous concentrations of fecal bacteria, according to reports from the State Department of Environmental Protection. But here's where the science gets concerning. Officials conducting routine water monitoring discovered levels of Enterococcus bacteria, organisms commonly found in the intestinal tracts and waste of both humans and animals, that surpassed established safety thresholds. For context, New Jersey water quality standards consider swimming water safe only when Enterococcus concentrations remain below 104 colony-forming units per 100 milliliters of water. The following Jersey Shore locations recorded bacteria levels exceeding this critical safety threshold as of July 22nd, listed geographically from north to south. Recreation Center Beach at Highlands, located off Snug Harbor Avenue. L Street Beach along Shark River in Belmar. Ocean beaches at York and Brown Avenues in Spring Lake. Beaches at River and Maxon Avenues along the Manasquan River in Point Pleasant. Bayfront Beach at Hancock Avenue in Seaside Heights. William Morrow Beach at New Jersey Avenue in Summers Point, Atlantic County. Beasley's Point Beach in Upper Township, Cape May County. Brooklyn Avenue and Ocean Street beaches in Cape May. For those unfamiliar with water quality concerns, you might wonder how these bacteria end up in recreational waters. Contamination typically stems from multiple sources: waste from pets and wildlife washing into waterways during rainfall, deteriorating or malfunctioning sewer infrastructure, and discharge from stormwater outflow systems that funnel street runoff directly into bodies of water. And this is the part most people miss. When present in sufficient quantities, these microscopic organisms can trigger a range of unpleasant illnesses, including severe digestive distress, diarrhea, vomiting, abdominal cramping, as well as infections affecting ears, eyes, and throat tissues. Despite these health advisories, it's worth noting that the Department of Environmental Protection confirms all beaches where swimming is normally permitted remain open to visitors. The warnings serve as precautionary measures rather than mandatory closures, allowing beachgoers to make informed decisions about water activities. In related water quality news, Lake Horicon in Lakehurst has officially reopened following its closure last week due to similarly elevated bacteria measurements. However, A. Paul King County Park in Stafford continues to prohibit swimming as of Tuesday, July 22nd, as bacteria counts remain above acceptable limits. The situation appears isolated to specific locations, as environmental officials report that 252 additional beach and recreational water areas throughout New Jersey demonstrate low bacteria concentrations and remain completely safe for all water activities. One cannot help but wonder, how might climate change and increasing coastal development affect water quality at our beloved beaches in coming years? With warmer water temperatures potentially creating more favorable conditions for bacterial growth, and more impervious surfaces sending untreated runoff into our waterways, could we see these advisories becoming more common? Have you ever experienced illness after swimming at a beach? Do you check water quality reports before planning your beach outings? Or is this something you've never considered? The relationship between alley infrastructure, environmental practices, and public health at recreational waters deserves greater conversation. Amanda Oglesby is an Ocean County native specializing in education and environmental coverage. With over 17 years of experience at the press, she brings local expertise to these critical issues. Connect with her at Oglesby APP. Send emails to aoglesby@gannettnewj.com or call 732-557-5701. Jersey Shore Bacteria Alert. 11 beaches to avoid for safe swimming. This week, 11 popular Jersey Shore beaches are under swimming advisories, sparking concerns about public safety. But here's where it gets controversial. These warnings are based on bacteria levels that many people don't fully understand. Let's break down what's happening. The New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection has issued advisories for beaches from Raritan Bay in Monmouth County to Cape May. 11 spots, including 4 oceanfront locations, are now closed to swimming due to high concentrations of Enterococci bacteria. The threshold? Over 104 colonies per 100 milliliters of water, a standard designed to protect swimmers from illness. So why are these advisories so important? Enterococci, a type of bacteria commonly found in human intestines, can cause serious health issues when present in water. Sources include stormwater runoff, sewage leaks, and even animal waste. Swimmer symptoms range from mild discomfort like nausea and rashes to severe conditions like sepsis or urinary tract infections. Dr. Edward Liu, an infectious disease expert, explains, these bacteria can breach the body's natural defenses, especially through skin or mucous membranes. They're often spread via contaminated surfaces or direct contact with infected individuals. While they rarely cause skin infections, their presence in water poses a risk to anyone who spends time in the ocean. The affected ocean beaches include Spring Lake's Brown Avenue South and York Avenue spots, plus Cape May's Ocean Avenue and Brooklyn Avenue. River and bay beaches like Raritan Bay in Atlantic Highlands and Maxon Avenue in Point Pleasant also face closures. These advisories aren't just about water quality, they're about protecting public health. Here's the part most people miss. The rules for advisories versus closings. A single sample over the limit triggers a warning, but 2 consecutive tests above the threshold mean the beach is closed. This system ensures consistent safety, but it also highlights how quickly water quality can change after heavy rain or storms. So what do you think? Are these advisories enough to keep people safe, or should the state take more drastic action? Share your thoughts in the comments, because when it comes to public health, every perspective matters. Jersey Shore Beach Alerts. 3 Monmouth County beaches under swimming advisories for bacteria. If you were planning a trip to the Jersey Shore this week, here's a warning you won't want to miss. Water quality alerts have sent a ripple through summer fun in New Jersey. 3 Monmouth County beaches faced bacteria advisories on Wednesday, down from 11 the previous day. But here's where the progress gets really interesting. While initial alerts included multiple coastal spots, the latest update by Thursday morning revealed all swimming advisories have been lifted. Wait, but why do advisories even matter? Let's break it down. Beaches like Spring Lake Borough's Ocean Beaches, Brown Ave and York Ave, Atlantic Highlands Bay Beach at Highlands Rec Center, and Belmar Borough's River Beach, L Street Beach, had their waters tested after exceeding 104 colony-forming units of Enterococci per 100 milliliters of water. That magic number, a threshold indicating possible human or animal waste contamination, triggered temporary warnings. But if those advisories are lifted, what's the ongoing threat? Freshwater dangers still lurk inland. 4 lakes remain under advisories. Lake Barnegat's Middle Beach in Lacey Township, Manchester Township's Harry Wright Lake, High and Low Beach, and Camp Linwood McDonald in Sandyston Township. Parvin State Park in Salem County also remains closed due to a harmful algal bloom, a separate but deadly threat. Here's where the conversation gets contentious. Stormwater runoff is officially blamed for bacterial spikes. But let's dig deeper. What causes that runoff? Should townships shoulder more responsibility for drainage? Or is climate change true culprit? The answer isn't simple, and public health officials warn that exposure could lead to symptoms ranging from mild gastrointestinal discomfort to severe respiratory distress, intense skin irritation, and even feverish flu-like reactions. When advisories hit, the process becomes clear. Officials retest waters the next day. If levels stay elevated, closures follow. But controversy often surfaces about the adequacy of these measures. Should advisories become automatic closures given health risks? Should taxpayers fund more aggressive pollution management? Finally, a pointed question. Should we accept that bacterial advisories are the new normal for coastal tourism? Or can communities rethink urban planning to prevent contamination from rainwaters? What really protects beachgoers? Reactive testing or proactive infrastructure changes? This story was researched using advanced AI tools, but carefully reviewed by NJ Advanced Media staff. We'd love to hear your perspectives. Do you support stricter water quality regulations? Should financial incentives attract more proactive solutions? Discuss in the comments below.